What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 55 of WCW. Remember when this was like a one-week fill-in stream because Nick couldn't make it? Boy, oh boy, how time flies. I'm Swarls. We're coming off of Spring Stampede, which was the last thing we did last stream. That was a big Saturday night show. But we're going to be starting with a Nitro, and we didn't book any Nitros at all last stream. So I gotta, like, remember what's going on over there. But that's going to be the first thing we're doing. If you remember, we did do Notepad. I guess we did Notepad time for Wrestle War. That's about all we did for Nitro. So let's see what happened on the last Nitro. We did the Vader and Sting double DQ. We did the thing where it was like, oh, you guys are friends, but you got to fight each other for the #1 contender. And then it went to a DQ. Which in modern wrestling would set up a triple threat match. But we're going to do like a tag team gimmick match. That's what we're going to do for our main event of the pay-per-view. Oh, we have to debut the Headhunters. Yeah, we have to debut the Headhunters. That's alright. That's going to be something. Oh, right. Bull beat Manami Toyota and they had no chemistry and I was mad. Right. Right. Now it's all coming back. Now it's all coming together. Alright. Be Chris Candido. Okay, those are certainly things. Jen asks, could you check the WWE champions? Sure. Let's see. Shawn Michaels is heavyweight champion. Sure. Hacksaw Jim Duggan is the IC champion. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, did we steal Rick? I think we stole Rick Martel when he was the IC champion. It's crazy that they did not take that belt off him. They just let him jump and then put it on Hacksaw. Did they do a King of the Ring? No. Royal Rumble winner. Ric Flair won and then jumped to us. Alright, so we're really doing a good job at poaching their top people. And then the tag champs are the British Bulldog and the Texas Tornado. I mean, sure. Why not? Tag team push probably would have been best for Kerry around this time. Actually, 94. He's fucking donezo by 94, right? At least his WWF run was. That's what they're doing. We have kind of done a great job poaching people from them. The top of their card is a little, they still got Hogan. They still got Brett. I think Brett is loyal to them, which is kind of ridiculous, but, or he has like, it's either that or he has like an insane contract. I don't remember which it is. He's either loyal to WWF or has like a 10-year contract or some shit like that. Because I remember looking before and it was basically impossible to poach him, which was annoying. Anyway, let's do Nitro. No nights off. No nights off. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't sure when exactly he died. I knew he was definitely not wrestling anymore by this point, but I couldn't remember when he actually passed. Haven't been to the Great Lakes or to the Tri-State since February. Well, let's go to the Great Lakes. We can get 15K. Oh, let's tune this down a little bit. We could do exactly 15K at the CSU Convocation Center. Okay, sure. The Convo in Cleveland. Perfect. Cleveland in March, so still a chance we could get like a foot of snow, but we're going to take that chance. Booking team meeting. I don't really know what we need right now. So we're just going to take some shots in the dark. Give me an angle idea. Big gamble. No. Give me a better angle idea. Safe bet for Arn. Okay. That's fine. Give me one I can use on this show. Near certainty for Cactus Jack. Still not on this show, but useful. I got 52 left. All right, let's go in a different direction. Give me a creative finish. Maybe you guys got finishes up your sleeves. Big gamble. Okay, not a great creative meeting. Not a great creative meeting. We've done better, boys. Doug Summers is turned out we hang out backstage. He's an unemployed worker who happens to live nearby. He has not worked for WCW. Doug Summers is 45. No. Go away, Doug Summers. Tenru trained Rie Tamada. Great. Bama trained Mike Awesome, Rey Mysterio, and Jun Akiyama. Great. When Naomi Toyota yelled at Bobby Heenan. Alright. I'd pay to see that. See Regal Rey Mysterio got in a blazing argument. Alright. And that's it. Team bonding. Everyone's happy. Alright, great. Alright, so let's book the things we know we're doing. We know we're debuting the Headhunters, which is wild. Fire Pia News. He's on the other brand. We'll do that. Remind me when we book Saturday night. I will fire him. I'm going to fire him from the meeting. I mean, I guess we could do it here, but I want to do it on the brand he's on to really, really drive the knife in. Alright, so we're going to do a 4-minute in-the-ring promo with Ventura. Oh, we're going to do this as like multiple parts. Let's do it like this. Let's do Ventura. Let's do like 3 minutes on this. Cutting a promo about how Miracle Violence Connection has been out here asking for tag teams. They're looking for the biggest, the baddest. They're not impressed by what they've seen here in WCW. You know, we might have to start fighting our own NWO members. There's just no tag teams here for us to fight. And then we're going to add a new part where Michael Hayes is going to come out. And then we're going to have him and Ventura. And I suppose Terry would probably talk here. But we're not going to do that because that would tank it. What's up, Toxic? PN News didn't really do anything other than just, like, bitch and whine and, like, phone it in. He's very unhappy. Anyway, Michael Hayes is going to come out. And he's going to be like, well, I heard you guys are looking for a tag team. And then, like I said, Terry Gordy would probably talk here and be like, Michael, listen, man. Me and you go way back, brother. You know, we've been on the roads a long time. I don't want to do this to you, man. You know... Don't make me do this to you, bro. You don't want this. You don't want this smoke, bro. Don't make me do this. And then Michael Hayes is gonna be like, you don't gotta worry about me. You gotta worry about them. And then the Headhunters are gonna jump him in our last part. Debut. No, I thought debut was one, but this is fine. We will do Headhunter A, attack. Headhunter B, attack. Steve Williams, victim. Terry Gordy, victim. Do we have any, like, good angle ideas stored? They are all for specific people. That's a bummer. Okay, I don't know if I have set them up in a storyline. I have not, although we could do that. Although did we? Vader Sage and Money Talks. No, we haven't set it up. But I probably should set it up as a story and then make this a win for the Headhunters. That would probably help them a lot. Hayes and Headhunters debut layout MVC. Alright, let's set that up as a storyline. Got a MacBook for school. Oh, I hope you can, I hope you're still playing TEW, brother. And then let's go back. I would like to make this like a regular storyline victory for both Headhunters. We'll see if those guys get mad about that. Sending the first message about accidentally hitting the caps lock all the time, and then accidentally hitting the caps lock on that second message is mwah. That's a great setup and punchline. Beautiful. Oh, they're furious. Okay, all right, okay. We'll just know in our hearts that that's what happened. All right. And then our other big angle that we're going to do, which is also going to be a lot of Jesse Ventura talking. It's going to be him. And Stan Hansen coming out. And they are going to talk about how, oh, Sting and Vader, that was too bad what happened last week. You know, you guys, I guess we don't have a #1 contender. Etc., etc. And then we will send Sting and Vader out, who are basically going to be like, you know what, man? We both want to win the world title, but we've decided that, you know, we see what's through what you guys are doing. You're trying to tear us apart after all we've been through. You know, me and the big man are finally on the same page. So you know what? Wrestle War, the next pay-per-view, the first Nitro only pay-per-view. You don't want to give either one of us a shot? That's fine, Stan. How about you get any of your little NWO buddies? You wrestle us in a tag match. Not just any tag match. We're going to have the War at Wrestle War. That's brutal. The what? The fucking artillery match. I don't know. We're going to have a war-themed gimmick match main event that is basically a street fight. And then they're going to accept the challenge. I don't really want to do a cage match, though. I just want to do, like, a street fight. Or, like, you know, basically a hardcore match. Wrestle Warfare. The Wrestle Warfare match at Wrestle... That's still, like, war a lot. I need something... Give me... Phone, give me synonyms. Give me synonyms for war. Synonyms for war. Let's see what we got here. Conflict, warfare, combat. Combat's good. Fighting, struggle, armed conflict, action. Promo setting up. We'll just put the fucking street fight. Alright, so that's what we got. We got 2 promos. Things are going great. Um... Anarchy in the Arena with the Sting theme song playing. Now, is it Man Called Sting? I guess it would be by now. But I like to also think it was the old one. That's just like, duh, duh, duh. Just that for fucking 20 minutes. That'd be crazy. I think we gotta heat Misawa up for this Jumbo match. I think we gotta do that. Jumbo has the Triple Crown. Yes, Jumbo just be winning. The only really established friends of Jumbo would be Vader or Sting, and boy oh boy, Misawa can't beat those guys. So I think I might just have Misawa just win a match. Damn, Norman Smiley, that's crazy. Actually, him and Ogawa would probably have the best match if we just want to do like a squash. Are we gonna push Ogawa? Probably not. He could probably just get squashed. I'll do Norman for now. Just heat Misawa up. Just heat Misawa up. We're gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna use the old advance the storyline. The commentators will talk about the match. They'll talk about what's going on. They'll talk about how NWO vowed to get the Triple Crown back, and you know, Misawa is extra determined, and blah blah. They'll put it over. Thanks, guys. Thanks, fellas. Let's see. We really got to get like Ron Simmons and Dustin going. Ron Simmons defeated Dustin Rhodes. Dusty has had it with people using foreign objects. Okay. That needs more heat though, so I'm afraid to make it the main event. But we could do. I mean, we could very easily. Very, very easily. Oh, but fucking Sabu. Dustin and Sabu don't have fucking chemistry. Alright, that's a 3v3. That's a 3v3. Dusty, get out there, brother. That's Dustin. That's Sabu. That's Dusty? Question mark? Unless there's another face that makes more sense. Taking on Ron. Brian Pillman. Let's play TEW with 45 months of Tier 1. Thank you, mysterious stranger. Actually, you know what? Let's make this match less bad. Dusty, you're Rick Rude, and your guys is Tenru. That's how we'll fix that. And this is now maybe the main event because there's a lot of big guys in this match. These guys 16. Dusty has been really mad about people using foreign objects. So either they got it. Yeah, Ron's gotten everything over so far. So let's do like Ron goes to use another foreign object, but this time Dusty stops him. Which will then lead to Dustin pinning Ron. I would like it to be like a roll-up. So we'll do like a flash pin. I think everyone should be happy with that. Bazinga. Alright, great. That is tentatively our main event, but we might book something better than that. We'll see. We have Eddie and Regal. What have we been doing? What have we been doing with Eddie and Regal? See if we're gonna defeat Eddie. See if we're gonna tender defeat Eddie and Regal. Eddie wants another match. See if we're gonna. All right, so Regal is really getting the better of young Edward here. So I think what we're gonna do. You know what? Let's try this out. We were just talking about this. 1.18. They made it so you don't have to have 15-minute technical master classes, right? You can do it. The minimum is 10 now. So I'm sure Mr. Regal has very good tech. Oh, he sure does. Let's have him have a short technical masterclass with somebody. Johnny Smith. Johnny Smith, that is why you are here, brother. Welcome to the main roster, Johnny Smith. Go have a 10-minute technical masterclass with Regal. Make it open. See if we can get him a little pop from this, because this should be good. This should be good! And then after the match, we're going to have just Eddie and Regal brawl. Because Eddie is trying to get the rematch and Regal is avoiding him. So Eddie's going to take matters into his own hands. Host match, okay. Alright, we've got like 30 minutes. Let's see. Jumbo is really only being talked about here. We gotta do something with Wendy and Bull. They've been doing lots of tag matches. Alright. I don't know if Bull is officially been like announced as the #1 contender. Let's do that. I don't know if Bull can talk. Ooh, fluent English. Let's go. I don't know about that, but let's go. Her charisma and microphone might be good. We don't know. Wendy? Wendy's not bad. This is dangerous. I'm gonna let them cook. Letting Wendy and Bull cook to set up women's title match at Wrestle War. Feeling risk? Yeah, I mean, listen, Wendy had good stats. Bull could have good stats. You know, why not? If either of them could cut a promo, it would really help us a lot. And there's only one way to find out. Alright, then we have some time to just, like, get people on the show, which we don't often do. We don't often have time to just squeeze people in. I would like to get Owen Hart some momentum. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, wrestle Kikuchi. Why not? Okay. Y'all got 8 minutes. Owen is winning. And then we have time for another match. You know what? I don't have a storytelling match, and I don't want it to be the main event, although that is the only thing that makes even remotely sense as the storytelling match right now. Unless we gave it to, like, Norman and Masawa or something insane like that. So maybe I should add an actual storytelling match. I got it. I got it. Jushin Thunder Liger, he wants to team with Stan in that big match. So he's got to prove himself by beating a large fella. Boy, I don't really have any random large fellas he can beat. So it looks like we're looking at local workers. Who do we got? Who do we got? Hillbilly Jim would be crazy. Oh, he doesn't wrestle. But that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Like an established, kind of older wrestler that could just... Mizuki Endo, what are you doing here in the Great Lakes? Stan Lane doesn't wrestle anymore either. The Cat Burglar is tremendous. I love the cat. This is... Damn. Fucking... A knockoff Repo Man is crazy. Alright. No one really fits into what I was super looking for. Blackjack, you don't wrestle anymore. Partial Samurai Warrior. Is he at least big? 6'3", 287? Yeah, he's big enough. You're in, Samurai Warrior. You're losing to Liger, and you're telling a story, which is that Jushin Thunder Liger, he can hang with the big dogs. He wants to prove to Stan that he is a worthy partner for the match against Sting and Big Van Vader. Oh, we still have time. All right. Let's do... Oh, Doug Furnace is recognizable. And so is Crawford. Alright, great. Doug Furnace. Dan Crawford. Who can y'all beat? The band! Back together! Dan. Sure. Alright, what a show this is. I think we need to open with that Sting promo. Yeah, because we have stuff after that that like references it. And then I think we got to go Tech Masterclass because I'm still afraid of putting that anywhere other than first. Oh, this cooking test should be like down here somewhere. Actually, we're gonna move it. We're moving it down like one. Yep, that's how that goes, I think. Yeah, I don't know either. This is a weird show. I'm afraid of the main event getting like an 81 or something shitty like that, especially because Dustin and Ron doesn't have a lot of heat. But you know, we're setting things up here. We're telling, you know, we're getting angles going. We're telling stories, as I like to say. I'll say an 84. All right, good start here. Good start here. You You know, Stan and Vader did a bad job talking, and neither one of them really had to. I could I could have just had Sting and Jesse talk, while Vader and Stan looked there mean. So maybe that's on me, but I felt like they would have said stuff, so I let them cook. Hell yeah! Long live the 10-minute technical masterclass! Let's go! Update 1.18 for life. Yeah, no, this is great. This is a really good match. Really good debut for Johnny Smith, just showing up from developmental having a banger. Thanks, Johnny. And then Eddie Guerrero came out and was like, screw your technical masterclass, let's fight. This got a 66. And everyone was fine. Everyone was okay. The best guy was Too Cold, and he lost. So that's probably not great. But I don't know. Maybe if we got Doug and Dan some momentum, they'd do better than 50s. I'm also shocked they don't have the tag chemistry bonus. That seems crazy. $70. Classic squash match rating. Samurai Warrior was real bad. But that's fine. Oh, he did the shooting star. He really was trying to impress Stan. Look what I can do. Yeah, you've never seen that before. You don't want to pick Kobashi or Misawa. You want me. You want Liger on your team. Oh, the storyline idea. I gave them a storyline idea and it failed. That sucks. That sucks so bad. Bull was not a good promo. Wendy was pretty good, though. So we probably can let Wendy cook here and there. Although it would probably be worth letting Bull get another chance at some point, because we might have just gotten a bad role. I'm very quick to, like, let people cut one promo and then it's bad. And I'm like, well, they stink, but sometimes they, you know, sometimes you just get a random bad role. But we're not gonna give her the mic very often. Let's put it that way. Owen and Kikuchi was a match. And we all went, that Owen Hart fella, he's good. And then we all just kind of nodded and moved on. Misawa and Norman Smiley. I really loaded up this undercard with squash matches, huh? Ooh, Misawa and Norman Smiley have great chemistry. Okay, interesting. This got a 69. I mean, nice, but also not nice. Because the part with the headhunters was really bad. And we kind of needed them to come in hot. And they didn't. They came in cold, brother. Williams and Gordy came back after the match, and we're like, or after the angle, and we're like, see, that's why we were so mad about having to put him over. And I was like, yeah, could have gone better. Wow, 81 is exactly what I predicted, and I bet it did get penalized for the low, Yep, it was in fact penalized for the low heat for Simmons and Dustin. Cool. It was a good match, though. $80. Ooh. I mean, not a bad show, but I thought this... I was going to say I thought this was better than an 80, but now really look at it, it's a technical masterclass, a bunch of squashes, and then a 6-man tag, so maybe this is what this deserved. Okay. I know someone left a YouTube comment, and then I checked, and they were right. It said last month we only made like $45,000, which I don't understand because after every show it says I made like 600K. So, So I don't understand how last month we only made 45,000. Though it is almost April, so we'll see if it happens again. But that was strange. Taxes. Oh, it's March. Yeah. Yeah, we probably paid our annual taxes. Yeah, it's that. Of course, Nick points that out. Yes, thank you, Nick. Oh boy, we're up in the Maritimes in Ontario. Taxes are every month. We're paying that much in taxes every month? Because we're making... If we're making 500K every show, that's $1 million a week. Like... And then a pay-per-view where we make even more than that. Are we paying like $4 million in taxes? That can't be right. Well, we paid like $2 million in taxes. I'm trying to see if there's like... Okay. I notice here for performance, it says 4 million something. And then in February, it was only 46,000. Oh, that's just what we made. Okay, performance. I thought performance meant like our revenue. Pay-per-view revenue is about the same. Ticket sales. Our ticket sales are a lot higher because of the update. That's probably what it is. We were probably making a lot less money per show last month because we were only drawing like 7,000 people, but now we're drawing like 15. That's probably what it is. I solved it. Or, you know, Adam Ryland solved it by fixing the attendance. I think that's it. We're just drawing double the crowds now. What is the MISC? 2 mil tax, 2 mil MISC. I don't know. General investments, admin, legal. We paid a lot in legal? I don't know why we paid... I don't know. Can I get a further breakdown? No. Yeah, I don't know. We paid a lot in general and legal last month. I don't know why. Did someone sue us? I'm unaware of that. If so, I don't know. I don't think anyone sued me. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone sued me. Oh, did we fire someone and then we had to pay off the rest of their contract? That could be. I don't think we did, but we yeah, that would make sense too if we had to like pay off $3 million of someone's owed contract or something. Though I don't remember firing anybody. Anyway. Duh, Gilbert. We were playing the Gilberts on Saturday night, right? We weren't sending them to developmental. That doesn't make any sense. God, are they faces or heels? They gotta be heels, right? Go to me and Ross, yeah. Yeah, right. We offered a lot of contracts. Right. Right. Oh, he's a face or a heel. I thought they were gonna be like they're way better as heels. I'll leave them as heels for now, unless you know if we think of something beforehand, we could change it. You're going to Saturday, brother. People watched Nitro. This is the first time in years of TEW, where probably since the ROH save, because we were really, the finances in that save were pretty fucked. This is the first time since then that I've been like, ooh, it's almost the new month. I gotta see what's up with the finances. Legal was because you publicly fired PN News. He's still here, isn't he? I don't think I publicly fired him. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, he's still here. He's getting fired tomorrow. He's getting fired tonight, but he's here. Oh no, WWF signed Barry Horowitz. Darn. Yeah, didn't sign Blue Panther, but hey, you know what? We got him paid. We got him like 10 times what he was getting paid before. Good for him. Good. Shout out Blue Panther. Rey Mysterio moved to Atlanta. Billy Kidman moved. He's in developmental, so he probably moved to Louisville. Sorry, Billy. WWF locker room tension. Alright, let's book a Saturday night. No nights off. The other place we hadn't run for a while is the Tri-State. Let's go there. Okay, these are 3 options for the Tri-State. Is the Nassau Coliseum or the New York Times Union Center? Where is that? Albany. I would rather go to Albany than Long Island. Let's go to Albany. Alright, can you guys give me another storyline idea so I can try to fix Bull and Wendy since we accidentally tanked it further? Near certainty for Brian Pillman. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. He's in the storyline. Give me a general one, please. Safe bet. Okay. Alright. Okay, we'll take that. We take. Angle idea. Big gamble. Discard. 45 more points. Let's do another one. Bit of a gamble for Ron Simmons. It's another discard. Okay. Not the best. Raven and George South got into a huge row and had to be separated. Okay, great. Love that for them. Tully and Ric Flair? No, you guys are teaming. You can't. No. You guys can't do that. Putting the Horsemen back together. You guys can't get into a big fight. Come on, man. The Horsemen. You know what? The Horsemen probably got into fights backstage all the time. They were probably, you know, drinking and getting into trouble. You know what? Boys being boys. It's fine. Ooh, Ricky Steamboat wants to put over Cactus Jack, which is great, except they're both baby faces right now. But we could do something with that, maybe. Nick Patrick got into an argument with Bobby Heenan. Poor Bobby. Bobby showed up day 1. I made a morale officer, and everyone's just yelling at him. I'm sorry, Bobby. Baba trained Steve Armstrong, Raven, Dan Severn, and Mike Barton. QA want to help create a fun, relaxed atmosphere backstage. Okay, cool. Teddy Biazzi and Terry Funk were getting on well backstage. Okay, great. Love that for them. And that's it. Address the locker room. Fire. PN News. It'll cost you 67. Yeah, see, no, it doesn't. It should not cost us $2 million to fire PN News. Yes. Yeah, no one cared. I publicly fired PN News in front of everyone, and they all just shrugged. They were like, yeah, that checks out. Okay. I need to figure out who the 4th Horseman is going to be. Because we were thinking Finlay, but I think Finlay maybe is not super ready to be the 4th Horseman. And it should be a heel, but like we could have someone jump. That wouldn't be the end of the world to have someone turn heel to join them. Martel could be a horseman. He's kind of got that, like, this guy would wear a suit vibe, you know? What's your pop, Finley? Yeah, I don't think we could put Finley in. Also kind of weirdly looking at Dan Severn as, like, the Dean Malenko fill-in, you know, just kind of like the icy worker of the group who stands in the background while the other three guys talk. Because he's been a face the whole time we've had him here, and he could be either. And his weakest thing, I think, is his promos. Yes, he has, like, negative charisma and microphone, but that wouldn't really matter in that group because he could just stand behind them. Chat, Fourth Horseman, Dan Severn or Rick Martel? No strong opinions from the chat. Or I'm very behind, one or the other. How many faces do we have if Severn turns? That's a fair question. How about Ricky Steamboat? I don't think Steamboat can turn heel. I mean, he can, but I think he's like... Yeah, he's like an all-time... He's an all-time babyface. I don't think I would turn him. Bam Bam. Yeah, I suppose it could be Bam Bam. I don't think Bam Bam really kind of has the vibe of the Four Horsemen. He's kind of too, like, blue collar and, like Bam Bam looks like a biker and not a guy that wears suits. But I guess you could say the same thing about Dan, really. Dan is not a limousine riding kind of guy. Kurt Hennig. Yeah, Kurt would make a lot of sense, too. Kurt could also probably use it coming off of the loss to Savage. He would certainly be the, like, strongest person to add to the group. And he has the history with Ric Flair from WWF run, which, yeah, that would have happened. Yeah, that, like, early Raw. Well, Raw. I was gonna say that early Raw stuff happened, except it didn't. It's 1994. And they still haven't launched Raw, which is crazy. How old is Dan? They are both old. Dan is 35, and Rick is 38. I mean, Rick's a little older, but and Kurt's 36. They're all, you know, mid to late 30s. Even Finley's 35. I would kind of like to get a young guy on it, but this is an old guy brand. We don't we don't really have young guys. I mean, there's Steve Austin, who we've been booking as a big baby face. I don't know. He might hate Ric Flair, actually. I should check that about him. Do you hate Ric Flair? No, not yet. Alright, that's good to know. Barry. No, Barry's doing a thing right now where, like, he lost a match to Ted DiBiase, and now he has to be Ted DiBiase's, like, servant. He's busy, quote unquote. I think I'm just gonna go with Kurt, because Kurt's really good. And that'll make it a really strong unit. And then we don't have to turn anyone either, because he's already a heel. Alright, so we're gonna do we're just gonna open with a Horseman promo. So we're just gonna do Rick and Arn and Tully. And they're going to be talking about how, you know, the Horsemen are back, you know, back to run roughshod over WCW. The limousine rides are back, brother. And then, you know, one of them will be like, now, wait a second, though. I'm 1, 2, 3. That's 3 Horsemen. We're throwing the 4 up, brother. And they're going to be like, oh, there's a 4th one. Don't you worry about that. Should we send the Steiners? Nah, let's not send the Steiners. Let's just ruin this. Let's just call this Horsemen are back. They tease that there is a 4th. Yeah, that's all this is. Call this character development. Sure. All right, Avalanche and Warrior is very much still going. So that's one where we have to do the unfortunate thing of Ultimate Warrior cutting a promo. Let's have him be interviewed. Let's get out there, Bischoff. Basically, just gonna be Bischoff being like, you know, oh, I'm here with the Ultimate Warrior Spring Stampede. We saw you take probably your first loss in WCW, to the Avalanche. But many are saying it was because of Sherry Martel. What do you have to say about that? And then the Warrior's gonna, you know, do some unhinged promo about, like, Dad Jezebel, Sherry Martel. She sent the Ultimate Warrior into a pit of despair by giving him his first loss. You know, Warrior shit. Warrior is very upset about losing to Avalanche. Okay. Another thing I probably should figure out. Can we get to office? Do events? No, I can't do that from here. Okay, cool. Still a long time until the next Saturday Night pay-per-view. I should probably figure out who's getting the next title shot. I know it's either Savage or Steamboat. I think Savage makes a lot of sense. So I think we should start heating up Savage. I mean, he's plenty heated up, but you know what I mean. You know what? Let's just have him cut a promo. More promo. What? Matches? Who needs matches? Great. I keep forgetting to check these angle ideas. Do I have any that are worth doing? Is that Arn one good? That Arn one's good. I should use that. I should use that Arn one in the Horseman thing. Oh, then those storylines. We had those 2 storyline ideas. One I'm using on Bull and Wendy, but what was the other one? That one was for Brian Pillman. That's what it was. Oh, I have a... Okay. Let's go safe bet. And then... Spoo Pillman is already very hot, but hey, maybe we can get it white hot. Alright, let's figure out a main event. Avalanche. Bam Bam. Bam Bam is our new TV champion. We're keeping Dan and Terry going. Do I have, like, someone ready to challenge Bam Bam? Sorry, no, I don't want disposition. Show me faces. Well, Cactus is available, although I'm sure we've done Cactus and Bam Bam. You know what? Steamboat wanted to put over Cactus. No recent turns out would affect it. Alright, great. We're going to do Cactus and Steamboat. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a match with Cactus Jack. And he's going to lose to a big-time heel. You know, let's put him out there with the Avalanche. Is that crazy? A little bit. But it's a match we haven't done. I think they could have a good brawl. Wild brawl. I'm going to have the Avalanche win with interference from Sherry? And I'm going to do an angle afterwards where Cactus maybe doesn't have a tantrum, but a little, you know, he's very upset. He lost to Stan, he lost here. Things are not going Cactus Jack's way. This is character development. That means we have Ricky Steamboat just available to work an unrelated match in the main event, which we'll probably do. Actually, you know what? Did we end the Bam Bam? Oh, we did. Because I was going to say, if we did not end that storyline with Steamboat and Bam Bam, we could end it here. Let's do... Well, we still have Dan and Terry Funk. They are still feuding. Oh, Steve Austin and Rick Martel are still feuding. There you go. That's... You know what? We did this exact match, didn't we? Because I remember... Yes, we did. I was going to say, I remember I did the thing with Terry Funk and Rick Martel where I was like, oh, these guys, what a weird team. Yeah, we just did this. We just did this. All right, well, you know what? We'll change it slightly. We'll change it slightly. Dan, you team with Steamboat. Terry, you team with Bam Bam. That feud is over, but those guys are over and good, and this will be a good match. And I don't think... Holy shit, we did this one too? Fuck me. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Now this is what happens when you cut the rosters, you know, to be smaller on both sides. You go, oopsie, I did all these matches. Boy, this doesn't really work anymore. All right, let's do... Alright, new plan. Oh, you know what? I just had Macho Man cutting a promo. It wasn't a match. Okay, great. I thought I gave him a squash match. Alright, we're good then. We're good. Dan Severn teaming with his good friend, the Macho Man, to take on Terry Funk and Stan Hansen. Now we're booking. Now we're booking, bro. That's a match. I think Savage should win this, and he probably can. Yeah, he's fucking Randy Savage. He's mega over. Yes, he can absolutely win the match. Ooh, Stan Hansen's a bit unhappy. That's pretty surprising. What if I had Randy win by, like, disqualification? Would you still be mad? No. Okay, great. Dub C dub. Dub C dub. Oh, I don't want to keep him strong for the main event. That's going to tank it. And we're going to do, like, a little 2-minute thing afterwards, where Savage is, like, you know, pointing at his hand. Like, Hansen, after the match, like, bails and is, like, going up the ramp, and then Savage is going to point at him, be, you know, do, like, I had you pinned, Hansen. And then Hansen, you know, we're just, like, 2 minutes dramatic acting with both these guys. We still have like 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes and a lot of people to book. What was Austin and Martel? They just won, right? Or yeah, Steve. I believe Steve just won. Oh, he offered him a handshake. That's right. All right, let's do Rick Martel cutting a promo where he's going to explain why he did not shake Steve Austin's hand. And that's because Steve Austin, you know, he may have gotten the better of me on that night and he may be the US champion, but he is not in my class. He is a common folk. He could never be a model. He's a blue-collar beer drinker like all of you in the whereas we're all of you in Albany, you know, real wrestling shit. I would never shake hands with blue-collar scum like Steve Austin. Now we're booking. All right. Oh, you know what has to happen? Barry Windham. Did I make did I make Ted his manager? Did I do that? No. We gotta do the thing. Barry is still a face, and Ted is a heel still. But that's kind of the dynamic we're doing, where Barry is, like, begrudgingly having to have Ted as his manager. So, we're going to do the thing where now that he's got a heel manager, he's going to start winning matches. I'm never going to do anything with Dan Spivey. He was not good. Great. We'll do 8 minutes. We'll do storytelling, because we're definitely telling a story here. And we will have Ted help him win. And then we will do an angle afterwards where Ted's like, I told you! Just be like dramatic acting. And Barry, you're just there, man. Don't worry about it. I told you I would help. Hammerstone just debuted in NXT in a match for the North American title. Oh boy, they're gonna fall in love with him. Oh man, him and Triple H are gonna do the fucking Spider-Man meme where they point at each other. Steiner's should absolutely. I think we're just gonna have them squash two poor local talents, or maybe dev guys. Oh, we have a lot of people that can squash. I forgot we are in the tri-state. There are many people here. Oh shit, Devon? Is Ray here? Oh shit, Dave? Homicide? 16 years old? Get out of here. Bradshaw? What are Bradshaw's stats? You know, let's see how he does. I don't know if he can even play a babyface, but... Oh no, he'd be a heel. He'd be a heel if wrestling the Steiners. Yeah. Also, why is John Bradshaw in the tri-state? That's weird. John Bradshaw and John Zandig teaming would be so funny. Let's do it! The Steiners versus John Bradshaw and John Zandig. Because no one said I couldn't do that. Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, John, and John. Holy smokes. And then after the match, we will do... It's like a little 3-minute promo post-match. You know what, Magnum, why don't you cut the whole promo? And we'll have Rick and Scott stand there. Rick off screen, Arn off screen. Basically just a 3-minute post-match promo, like, you know, Flair, Anderson, Blanchard, you two, we don't care who your fourth guy is. The Horsemen are going down. We're getting those titles back, etc., etc. Steiners will win, tag titles back, and take out the Horsemen. Okay, and we still have a couple of minutes. We're pretty light on wrestling, so let's add a match. Oh, crazy that Bigelow can just cut a promo, though. We don't need to give him a match. Ricky or Kurt should have a match, I would say. Kurt, I mean, we're trying to heat Kurt up for the Horsemen, right? And also, he just lost to Randy Savage at the pay-per-view. So let's just give Kurt a little match, you know? Just, Kurt and the Italian Stallion. Six minutes, Kurt wins. And then we still have 5 minutes, right? Okay, we're going to use all of it. 5-minute Bam Bam Bigelow promo. Just talking about winning the TV title. Bam Bam TV title celebration. Honestly, probably doesn't need to be 5 minutes, but whatever. We might as well give them 5. That's what we have left. We booked a lot more segments on Saturday than we did on Monday, let me tell you. I gotta open with the Horsemen, I would say. First match. I guess Barry Windham and Dan Spivey. Warrior thing has to happen before the Avalanche match, so let's put that like way up here. I guess Macho Man cutting the promo right before the match makes sense. That's fine. Yeah, that's the show. I think this would be better than the 80 we got on Nitro, but maybe not much better. I'm going to say like an 84. $85? I mean, that's a good start. Oh, this segment deserves better commentary. Is that Schiavone again? It is Schiavone again. Tony Schiavone. In both saves. Come on, bro. Oh, I'm gonna get the Tom Hannafin of 1994 and hire him. Yeah, I know they're on the different sides. I know. We'll either fix that or we'll keep him face. I don't know. I don't know if I'm having him turn heel or just have him fight it the whole time. I haven't decided. We'll figure it out. Also, that didn't like completely tank the match, so I guess that's good. Like, we still got a 62, so I think it's fine-ish. It probably would have hurt more if the match was, you know, good. But it was Barry Windham and Dan Spivey, so everyone was like, whatever. Ooh, 90 Bam Bam promo. Okay. Bam Bam's back. I guess he just didn't have momentum or pop, I guess. He probably got a big boost from winning that Steamboat feud. Because we have not been getting Bam Bam 90s in TW9, let me tell you. I thought this was going to get like a 68. 70, classic squash match. Also, Kurt's real good. He should be a horseman. Yeah, he's real good. 75 for the Warrior. That's on par. Warrior had a hot catchphrase. 70, another squash match. John Zandig got a 14. John Bradshaw got a 22. They were not great. It would have been if Zandig would have gotten anything close, like a 30 or higher, I probably would have signed him for Dev just because that would have been funny. But a 14 is not going to do it. Not going to do it at all. And then these guys, you know, they're mad. Oh, we're mad. Oh, we hate the Horsemen. I guess we'll have to get two friends also. Oh, well, okay. This was now backstage. He went up to Barry after and was like, "Hey, man, listen, I told you. I'm taking you to the top, brother. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. It's a mutual relationship, okay?" 78 for Rick Martel, calling Steve Austin blue-collar scum. I think this really would have got the crowd going. I think they would have been furious about this. 78 for Cactus and the Avalanche. That's a little disappointing because they got 81-82. So why didn't this at least get like an 81? No storyline. At least one of the words. Would you like to continue? Yes, I would like to continue. The Cactus. I lost. 90 for the Savage promo. All right, great. Main event. Give me something higher than an 81. Only slightly, but I will take it. 83. This is another one where you look at these two scores and you're like, that feels like it should be an 85. But I'm guessing we got low heat for Dan and Terry. No, not really. It was Schiavone again. Oh, man. I can't believe he's getting fired in both series. That's crazy. Macho Man went, "Ooh, I almost got you, Hanson. Ooh, I almost had you. You know the Macho Man was this close to pinning you." 84. I mean, that's a good show. That'll definitely do it. I can't believe I crammed this many segments into a 90-minute show. That's wild. That is not usually how I do things. Financial report. Hey, we made money. It seems like we are making a lot more money on Nitro just because all the high-paid people are on Saturday night. It's like our worker costs were like a fraction of this on Nitro. Which I guess makes sense. Maritimes in Ontario, we're coming, brother. Yeah, this was a very Nick-coded show. Although that's kind of the gimmick, right? Saturday night is the show for the old stars. And then Monday's the work rate show. It is kind of just the same two brands. Ah, right. Bobby Fulton, Eddie Gilbert, Tommy Rogers. Y'all are all going to Saturday night, right? Fulton, your face. Eddie. Again, I think you're coming in as a heel. And then Tommy Rogers, you're coming in as a face. Yeah, how bad is Schiavone's, how bad is your play-by-play? His play-by-play is really good. I think our segments are just doing too good. He's 83.91. Even if he's on the low end of that, that's really good. Although maybe Bobby Heenan is just making him look bad because yeah, Bobby Heenan's 92.100. What's Jim Ross? Jim Ross is better, which is probably why we're not getting the knock on Nitro, because that's the Nitro team. So maybe it should be Jim Ross on both shows. But I do like having the two somewhat separate teams. Eric Bischoff stinks. Yeah, that checks out. Eddie Gilbert. Are you only a heel? No, your face are heel. Alright. You're on Saturday. Bobby Fulton. You are on Saturday. And Tommy Rogers, you are on Saturday. And then I need to add those tag teams as well. Fantastics. Oh, they have 100. That's good. And then, are Doug and Eddie here? I see Doug Gilbert and Thomas Rich. Doug Gilbert and Jerry Lynn. That's interesting. Oh, apparently, have I not added the Headhunters as a tag team? I thought we did that. We did not. Headhunters, y'all are for sure a team. Get in there. It does not appear as though Doug Gilbert and Eddie Gilbert are set as a tag team. Doug Furnace. Did I make Michael Hayes the manager of the Headhunters? That's a great question. Let's check. How far down is y'all? Oh, y'all's pop is... Okay, alright. We gotta work hard to get these guys over. I should get character ideas. Actually, do I have character ideas? No. Alright, we'll have to get those. I did add Michael Hayes. Alright, great. Great, good, perfect. Italian styling doesn't connect with the fans. Alright. Cool. I am interested to see if there is, like, anyone that would be, like, a better commentator. I doubt that there is. But I just want to see, like, to hire. With, like, 90 play-by-play. Japanese guys aren't... I mean, here's the thing. The game wouldn't know if we signed Akira Fukuzawa and made him our play-by-play guy. Like, the game would just be like, oh, that's good. He's got 87.95. He's better than Tony Schiavone. But I don't think we're going to do that. Joey Styles could maybe be better than Schiavone, but we're not really sure. Can Akira speak English? Oh, yeah, probably not. That's true. That would probably take it. I mean, same here with Kenji. That's a really great play-by-play. I don't think he speaks English. Mike Adamley! Oh, don't tempt me. Mike Tenay, Scott Hudson. There's no one here that is, like, for sure better than Tony Schiavone. Other than the Japanese guys. Passable English. I don't think that would be good. Only Japanese. Yeah, I think we're probably just gonna stick with Schiavone. If we keep getting it, I'll just do Jim Ross and Bobby on every show, I guess. I will just ditch the multiple announcer team thing. Because we don't get it on Nitro. Although, again, it could just be we're getting not as high segment ratings on Nitro. Alright. It's almost April 1st. Let's check those finances. Finances. Oh shit, he's gonna check the spreadsheets. He's gonna check the spreadsheets. No, yeah, we made $1 million. I don't know what happened last month. I mean, our ticket sales are up like $1 million. And we spent like $1 million less on MISC. Again, I don't know why. I don't know why last month we spent $1.5 million and this month only $850. I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, no, we're back to making a lot of money. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I know Nick unironically is like, yeah, spreadsheets. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I have is that we did make a lot more money in ticket sales. We did make like $1 million more in ticket sales. So. But why we also spent so much on MISC, no one will ever know. It's a secret. We're number one. We're number one. Ken Shamrock's back. Ken Shamrock's back. What brand are you on, Ken? Saturday. Yeah, that's where Dan and Bob are. That makes sense. How badly did we whoop? Very badly. Oh, we are pulling away, brother. We are. WWF's about to start doing TVs from the fucking Poconos and shit like they were in the mid '90s. Well, it is the mid '90s. I guess that checks out. Yeah, we're kicking their ass. Yeah, I mean their shows are getting like 70s and 60s. We got an 80 on the Superstars, but generally speaking, their shows are. I mean, they're noticeably worse than ours. Aside of one really good wrestling challenge. Well, it had Ric Flair on it, who's gone now. Yeah, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Oh, Headhunter B bonds with Johnny Ace. Great. Love that for us. Yeah, I think Michaels has a similar thing to Bret Hart, where it's like impossible to poach him. But yes, if we signed Shawn Michaels, they would be fucking toast. That's like all they have. It's like him and Bret is all they have at this point. Which again, 1994 to 1996 WWF, yeah, that true and true. Oh, this is one of those days where there's a lot of news stories. All right, what's going on? Nikita Koloff can work in new areas, sure. Dan Spivey can work in new. Yeah, you better work. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. House show New England did 1,000. All right, great. Got some graduates from New Japan. Anything else of note here? Brad Armstrong staying with New Japan, sure. Here's the thing. I don't want Conan, but I think he's one of their bigger stars. Yeah, they've been pushing Conan in WWF, which is kind of strange. Yeah, it's Conan. He's not very good. I'm going to let them keep Conan. I'm going to, if they think they can make him a star, by all means. He does have a high star quality. That's probably why they signed him. I'm curious what he gets on, like, his match ratings. Yeah, 78. He's fine. Hogan getting an 80 is rough for them, although I assume he just, like, it was a superstar's brother. He didn't try. Yeah, Conan gets as high as an 80. But yeah, no, we don't want Conan. They can keep Conan. I just think it's funny that he is like one of the top 5 WWF guys. But also that's probably why we're beating them so easily. Oh shit. Oh, we need tag teams. Brian Knobb's stats. If this guy doesn't have like zeros across the board. Oh, these are too nice. These are too... I mean, I guess you could give him brawling and, like, hardcore. He should have a 0 on Puro. Like, come on. Tech, I like a 10. These are very generous Brian Knob stats. Is Armstrong good? Probably. If it's anything like real life Brad Armstrong, he is probably good at wrestling and has like no charisma. I think we had him at the start of this. If I remember correctly, when we started in 1992, he was on our roster, but like on a handshake deal or something. And then New Japan offered him like a written deal, and I just like shrugged and was like, okay. Oh, he's one half of the IWGP Tag Team Champions. Who's his partner? Wellington Wilkins Jr. Okay. New Japan is, they're cooking some stuff over there, let me tell you. I mean, he's okay. His tech's really good. But his other stuff is, like, fine. And yeah, no charisma, no star quality. Really good basics. Really good basics in tech. Yeah, I would say that's accurate. Brad Armstrong stats. I'm gonna let them keep him as well. Crazy that Brad Armstrong is the not even the junior tag champs, just regular IWGP tag champ. Pay raise requests from our refs. How dare they? Oh, we're not paying. Yeah, no, that's fine. You're not paying them anything. Yeah, yeah, 60 extra bucks. Yeah, you got it, man. They heard that we made $1 million last month, and we're like, now wait a second, I'm getting paid $120. What do you mean they made $1 million? Jeff Jarrett dating Miss Texas. Isn't that Jacqueline? I have to check this now. How is Miss Texas not here? Alright, whatever, man. Alright, I'm just gonna take Nick's confirmation, and we're not... Maybe she's under, like, MS Texas. Like, MS period Texas? I don't know. Oh, he works for SMW. I was like, why am I getting an email about Paul Hogan? Oh, Paul Hogan is one of our... Okay. I thought Paul Hogan was that fucking jobber that does the Hogan gimmick. I was like, why are we getting an email about this? No, Paul Hogan's a power plant graduate. Also, Paul Hogan, if you ever get out of developmental, you will be doing a fucking Hulk Hogan gimmick. I hope you realize that. Nasty Boys won. Oh, WrestleMania 10 happened. Let's look at this. 83. Shawn Michaels defeated Sergeant Slaughter to retain. That's Sergeant Slaughter got a 57. How did that match get an 83? What bullshit did they do to get Shawn Michaels and Sergeant Slaughter to an 83? What? Alright, Undertaker defeated Big Ball Man. That's probably fine. Nasty Boys beat the Mavericks. Jake Roberts beat Conan. Jake Roberts Conan, match of the night. Maybe we should steal Conan. Hacksaw defeated Haku. That's a mean guy match. I like that. Ooh, Andre the Giant still here in 1994 is also very weird. But he beat Papa Shango. Marty and the Legion of Doom beat Dean Douglas, Luger, and Storm. JW Storm, of course. I was like, which Storm is that? Damn, Lex Luger has, like, no competition to move up the card, and he's still stuck doing this shit. That's a bummer. One Man Gang and Nikolai Volkov beat Coco Beware and Tatanka. Then a bunch of pre-show matches. Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah. I mean, for a WrestleMania, this is pretty rough. It's pretty rough. I think our pay-per-view will be better, and ours is like a weird, like, B show with a tag team main event. Alright, Nitro time. Haven't been to the Midwest since March 2nd. We were in the Great Lakes for Nitro last week, so I guess we're doing the loop around this part of the country, brother. Let's go. Let's go to Nebraska. Why not? When you buy WWF, you can run a better Mania. Yeah. I think we talked about this once before when we joked about me buying WWF, but I think that's probably just the end of the series. I think we dropped the mission accomplished banner, you know, the balloons come down, and we're just like, that's it. We did it. All right, give me character ideas. Bit of a gamble for Ron Simmons. No. Give me character ideas. Bit of a gamble for Terry Funk. No. Give me character ideas for the Headhunters. Safe bet for Ron Simmons. I mean, I'll keep it, I guess, but... Likely to succeed, no restrictions. Great. Okay, great. And that's it. We're out of points. Okay, yeah, I do like that. Running one show after we, like... I mean, at that point, the only people we'd be getting would be, like, Hogan, Brett, and Michaels. But yeah, sure, bring them in, have them job. But very similar to what WWF did when they bought WCW. Let's bring in the people that we don't want to pay, and then we'll have them lose to our guys. And then we'll wonder why the invasion didn't draw. Okay. Thank you, Tenru. Thank you, Baba. Listen, Fantasia, you cannot yell at Bobby Heenan. You can't. No, you can't. Stop it. Tenru, you can yell at Bobby Heenan. I wish you didn't, but you can yell at Bobby. I understand. Oh, oh, I'm not getting in between these two. That's someone else got handled. Baba, you take care of this. I'm not getting in there. All right, team bonding again, I guess. Do y'all ever pull ribs? I've only really pulled a rib when I'm trying to piss someone off, but like it. Do you guys ever do like nice ones to people? Do those work out okay? Oh no, I made new tensions between Tenru and Brian Pillman. That's not great. Alright. Yeah, someone told me if I did open forum too much that, like, eventually, like, people complain too much. It makes, like, a bad locker room atmosphere. Which I kind of just took their word for it, but also that makes sense to me, right? If you did an open forum every week, like, people are just constantly talking shit, it would probably make a bad atmosphere. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Main event. We're gonna do a back... Well, first of all, let's start with the backstage angle. Where Stan is gonna be talking with Jesse. Jesse, you gotta be there. And let's put Liger there. And let's put Misawa there. And he's going to be talking about, oh, I need to pick a partner for the Sting and the Vader match. The war at Wrestle. I still can't come up with anything better with the war at Wrestle War. The combat, the combat field, the war zone. I don't know. The war zone match at Wrestle War. I need to pick a partner, and Misawa-san, I think it's going to be you. And then Liger's going to be like, well, now wait a minute. Oh, Misawa shouldn't be cutting a promo. I should fix that. Liger's basically going to be like, now, well, hold on. I think I'm the guy. I've been here the longest in WCW. I've held titles. I think I deserve the spot. And then, Hanson will be like, well, Sting and Vader, they're big guys. I think Misawa-san's going to be better. You know what? How about this? Misawa, me and you team up tonight, and I'll see. Let's do a chemistry check, which is also a shoot that we're going to do in the game. And let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. This is like 4 minutes. Stan is trying out partners tonight. He will team with Misawa. I think we got to put him against Jumbo. Oh, we could do Jumbo interference. Let's see. Let's do Stan and Misawa. I mean, if these guys are losing, which is for sure the plan, I think it has to be Jumbo. I don't think there's anyone else besides, fucking Sting and Vader. I don't think there's anyone else that could even pin them. So it's going to be Jumbo and his good friend. I mean, there's no reason it couldn't be Sting or Vader. Sure, let's do Jumbo and Big Vader. This is kind of a weird match, but listen. 16. We're gonna have Vader win. He's going to pin Misawa, and we are going to do partner miscommunication. And then afterwards, we will have Stan kind of be like, let's do dramatic acting, I guess. Basically, he's going to be like, you know what? I think Liger-san was right. You're not ready yet, Misawa. And he's going to kind of like, boss him around. And so basically going to blame Misawa for the loss, even though in the match it was him that caused the partner miscommunication. But hey, that's the story, brother. He's the guy in charge. He gets to boss these guys around. Stan blames Misawa for loss. Says Liger was right. All right. All right. We need the Headhunters to win a match, but the problem is they are not recognizable. So they need to beat. Do we have recognizable heels that we are okay with sacrificing? Mike Awesome. I would be willing to sacrifice Mike Awesome. I'm sorry, Mike. Mike Awesome and the Diamond Stud are about to lose to the Headhunters. What a match. Also, everyone in this is probably good at brawling, right? Should we do a wild brawl? That would also kind of get over these guys. Yeah, they're good at brawling. Yeah, 10-minute wild brawl. Let's get these guys over. These guys are going to be mad about losing, but I need this. I need this. Like, Awesome is furious. Awesome and Hulk could be a fun team. Hey, if they have the chemistry, you know, not against it. All right, Mike Awesome. What if we kept you? You know what? We have $55 million. Remind me to give Mike Awesome money after this. Because I need these guys to win. I need them to get over, like, ASAP. Headhunters and NBC Brawl after match. Pretty self-explanatory over here. Miracle Violence Connection got jumped by these guys last week. Not happy about it. They're coming out to fight. All right. What's going on with Tenru and Rude? What's this story been about? Rick and Rude talks mad shit on Tenru. Rude and Tenru brawls their match. Not a lot, really. Tenru, you fluent English, okay. Charisma, check. Microphone, decent. Star quality, high. Listen, let's let him cook. Oh, didn't I do a thing where I had like Tenru accuse him of being on steroids, didn't I? That was the thing I did, right? Yes, Rick Rude. Yeah, Tenru says Rick Rude is a fake tough guy who does steroids. That got a 69, and then Rude and Tenru brawl. Okay. Alright, I'm going to let them talk in the ring, man to man. Basically, this is going to be your classic back and forth promo, where Rick Rude's going to be like, you know, Tenru, you flabby old piece of garbage, why won't you wrestle me? And then Tenru's gonna be like, I'm not flabby, I'm in perfectly normal condition, you roided out freak. And then after they exchange insults for a while, they will fight. Insults and then fight. Alright, great. Oh, steroids were definitely a story in wrestling in 1994. The WWF steroid trial was what, 92? 93? Something like that? Yeah, it was definitely a thing for sure. Sabu Pillman, what's going on with you guys? Remember, Paulie, take a thinly veiled shot at Sabu. What was it? They were just shooting, right? I think that's all that was. Alright, well, these guys won last week. So I'm going to have Dusty cut a promo. With Sabu in the background. You know, Dustin, you're in the background too, buddy. And he's going to talk about Brian Pillman. And he is going to talk about Ron Simmons. And he's going to talk about how Dustin finally got a bit of revenge on Ron Simmons, but that's not enough. It wasn't enough for me to stop him from using that foreign object. Dustin wants Ron in the ring one-on-one. He doesn't want me to be involved. He doesn't want any weapons involved. Just you and Ron and Dustin, mano-y-mano. And Brian Pillman, you want Sabu's light heavyweight title so bad. Well, you might just get your chance. You know, basically Dusty just ranting. I'm going to give Ron Simmons a squash match. I would like to heat him up a little bit. This looks like a job for Yoshinari Ogawa. I know just one show ago, I was like, I don't know if I want to debut him in a squash, but listen, I don't think we're going to push him. Hey, maybe he'll get a really good rating, and then I will, but I don't know. We'll see. Based on what we did last week, I have an idea for a tag match. With Eddie teaming with Johnny Smith to take on Steve Regal and, I don't know, someone. Damn, there's not really anyone here who's not NWO affiliated or in a tag team. Except for Brian Pillman, which wouldn't make a ton of sense. He could team with Crawford or Furnace, I suppose. That wouldn't be a bad alliance, those three guys together. You know what? Let's do a six-man. And then Eddie and Johnny Smith will find a third friend. That shouldn't be hard. Doug Furnace, Dan Crawford, Steven Regal. Taking on Eddie Guerrero, Johnny Smith, and their third friend, Rey Mysterio Jr. Folks, what a match! I kind of want to tell these guys to steal the show and see what happens, because it's such a weird fucking match. But I also need a storytelling match, and I don't know what else it would be, so I think I have to go the opposite route and make it storytelling. Eddie has been eating shit this entire feud, so I'm going to have Eddie get a win here. He will probably pin Furnace or Crawford, but hey, that's fine. Pillman has been on the show. Sting has been. Sting should be on the show. Sting should be on the show. Let's do an angle. This will probably be backstage. Right before the match. It will be the Stanger. And Big Man Vader. And Jumbo, who I don't remember can talk or not. Fluent English. You damn right. Yeah, you can talk too, Jumbo. Why not, man? Basically just gonna be these guys being like, all right, man, Jumbo, glad to have you on our side. You and Vader, get them all, Get them all softened up for us, brother. You know, just these guys being baby faces, being excited about the match, talking about how, you know, one day one of us is going to be the WCW champion. You know, Jumbo, you already got that Triple Crown, and then Jumbo's going to be like, I think I'd look good with 2 belts. And they're going to be like, yeah! You know, that kind of shit. Are excited. They are excited. Old Jumbo 2 belts. And then we have time for one more match, right? Yes. We haven't done anything with the women. I would also like to get Kobashi on the show. Kobashi is kind of fallen to the wayside a little bit. Also, I don't think he has a lot of momentum. So, let's get Kenta a match. Kenta's recognizable, right? I think that's... Yes, he is recognizable, so that's good. He could beat anybody. Damn, this looks like another job for Norman Smiley. I will give you all 8 minutes. Kobashi gonna win. What is this about? Oh, right, Mike Austin is furious. Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course he is. Yeah. That's only 4 minutes. Do I really have? What the fuck are we opening with? We're gonna open with Rick Rude and Tenru doing a promo? Question mark? That seems weird. We're gonna go with the Headhunters because it's a wild brawl. That'll be a fun opener. And Kent and Norman. Stan is trying out partners. 6-man tag. Yep, that's a show. I like to think this is going to break our streak of getting like 81 rated main events, because the storyline for Stan and Sting and Vader and stuff is really, really hot. Actually, let me make sure Stan's in that. I'm almost positive he is, but yeah, he is. Cactus, you were not in this anymore. That's extremely hot. So yeah, it should be, and those guys are all great workers. So I think this will be our best show of the night so far. I'm going to say like an 86. I will take an 81 on a Tenru Rick Rude big talking segment. I will take that for sure. Can't be mad about that one. I will also take a 60 on this match. Headhunter A would be better off without Michael Hayes, but Headhunter B was fine. So it looks like, Michael Hayes, you are not managing Headhunter A, only Headhunter B. Damn, the Headhunters didn't get the tag bonus either. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. And neither did Mike Awesome and Diamond Stud, but they were, they were fine. People were into the fight. That's good. You know what? I should have done this before this segment, but before I forget, because I will forget. Michael Hayes, please stop managing Headhunter A. Just B. Thank you. Back to the show. Oh, this is bad. Oh, they didn't click. That sucks. Oh, I put this on the show and it'll be a nice little match. We'll get Kobashi some momentum, and they shit the bed. Not great. Not what you want. 74 for this. $76 on the 6-man. I will take that. Johnny Smith was less good in a storytelling match than he was in a Tech Masterclass. That checks out. But yeah, this was fun. We like snuck some people onto the show that don't normally get on it. Good for them. 90 for Dusty. Now we're booking. And the Pillman storyline idea was a success. That's good. Yes, Dusty really cooked here. Thank you, Dusty. Godspeed. Now the crowd's white hot too. Yeah, Ogawa got a 40. I mean, he's fine. He's not over. I mean, he has like a 10 pop, so you know, for a 10 pop, a 40 is quite good. So we could definitely use him. I don't know if he'll ever be anything more than a jobber, but you know, he's like 27 and maxed out on his stats. There was no reason to keep him in dev. Uh, 86 on this promo that was just like baby faces being like, let's go, boys. So I will definitely take that. 87, let's go. Now we're booking. Now we're booking. Oh, Jumbo only got a 77. Oh, he was off his game. Okay. I was gonna say like, oh no, is Jumbo declining? Which he probably is, but anything on the dirt sheet here? Commentary, low experience. Yeah, once our commentary teams get more experience, that should probably help us a lot too. Because we just brought Bobby in, so we have to build that experience. But you know, Bobby's so good that it was worth it. Oh, the Jumbo Triple Crown storyline has low heat, but it didn't really seem to hurt us that bad. I guess the heat for the Sting one was hot, like gave us more of a bonus than the low one for this gave us a negative. Does that make sense? Because we still did above what the wrestling and crowd were. Oh, I forgot to put fucking Misawa was not here. I probably forgot to hit save. He was supposed to be like bullying Misawa here, but instead it was just a Stan Hansen monologue about Misawa stinking. 84. That's still a little less than I was expecting. I guess we only had the 190. I really forgot how OP the 100s were in TEW 2020. Because in here, when we get a 90, I'm like, ooh, good, a 90. That's basically 100. It's not. 100's a lot more. Financial report. Hey, money. Yay. Pop recap. Hey, the Maritimes in Ontario. You would think we would be getting a bigger thing in New England, but I don't know. It seems like we're maxed out there. I guess maybe New England's just a smaller region. I mean, it is, for sure. Mike Awesome doesn't connect with the fans, says Michael Hayes. All right, thanks, man. People watch Nitro. Oh, let's see. It's already a little after 10. Let's book a Saturday night. Let's get 2 and 2. We don't want to leave the Saturday night heads hanging. Nikita Koloff is the booker of NWA UK. Okay. Alright. Sure, man. NWA UK is probably about to get real weird. Oh, that's their entire roster. Alright. Oh, yes. Give Awesome some money. Yes. Mike, buddy. That's... yeah, what are you so angry about? Come on. Alright. How would you like $10,000? how would you like $10,000 more dollars? Great, very happy. It's easy. Booking's easy. Just fucking, here's some money. It's fine. Yes, I do always forget about the angle content thing. Also, I'm pretty sure I forgot to give Headhunter Hay his creative idea. Yes, I did. Hey, it was a success. Great. I wonder if they gained... Oh, they gained a little bit. They were less than that, right? Yeah, we got them up like 10 points. Let's go. No nights off. No nights off. Haven't done a Southeast show. Feels as WCW, it feels illegal to not run a Southeast show during one of the streams. I feel like we did Miami last time we were here. Yes, we did. I'm gonna go to the Memorial Gymnasium at Vanderbilt University. Give me a finish. Big gamble. No. Alright, give me an angle idea. Likely to succeed with Arn Anderson. You gave me one of these like a week ago, but sure, I'll take it. Gimmick idea. Give me a storyline idea. Safe bet. Ooh. I guess we'll give me a character idea. Why not? Ooh, safe bet. You guys are cooking tonight. Ooh, near certainty. Yes. Hell yeah. Good job, everybody. Oh, Kurt Hennig wants to put Cactus Jack over. God damn. I guess... You know what? Now that I'm thinking about this, is Cactus like the one young guy on the roster on Saturday? Is that why this is happening? These guys are looking around going like, I want to put somebody over. Cactus. Baba trained people. Thank you, Baba. Koloff and Schiavone got into an argument. Schiavone just went up to Koloff and was like, "Oi, I'm British. Oi, look at me. I'm Nikita Koloff. I'm booking NWA UK." And Koloff fucking punched him. Ted DiBiase and Scott Steiner got in an argument. Okay. Zabisco made a silly game. Thank you, Larry. Steve Armstrong can create a fun, relaxed atmosphere. The karaoke machine. Terry Funk and Gordon Soley also had a karaoke machine, and they had a competition. All right, great. I need to know now. I'm gonna rib someone. You know what? Beautiful Bobby is the perfect person to rib. Because I don't care if he gets mad. Let's do a minor rib to Beautiful Bobby and see what happens. What else is there? There's minor rib. There's practical joke. Oh, that's much higher chances. Major prank. Risky rib. Elaborate plot. Okay, we're just gonna do a minor rib on Beautiful Bobby. Oh, come on, Bobby! Everyone's laughing. Come on. Oh, Art, come on! It's just a rib. Come on, man. That backfired bad. Arn Anderson walks up to me pulling a gun out, and I'm just like, it's a prank, bro. It's a prank. It's just a prank, bro. Alright, let's... First thing we're going to do is go to Headhunter B and give him that other character idea. The near certainty? Yes, near certainty. Yes, great. Alright, and then we are going to go to storylines, and we're going to make a new one with Cactus and Ricky. Alright, first thing we're doing, Randy Savage promo. Let's do storyline development on this. Oh, he's not in a story. Oh, we can fix that. We can fix that! There we go. Alright, Randy Savage cutting a promo on Stan Hansen. Basically just what he was doing at the end of the thing last week, but just an elongated version of like, "Ooh, Stan Hansen, I had you pinned last week, but you went and got yourself disqualified. You think that's gonna save yourself from the Macho Man? You got another thing coming, you know. You know, Macho Man shit." Calls him a wuss. Those are fighting words in WCW. Should we just unveil? We should probably just unveil Kurt as the fourth guy, mainly because I'll forget. So let's do a big main event. Let's do a 3v3. Where we will do Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, and then they're gonna have a partner. Ken Shamrock's back. That's fun. I don't think I want him in a main event though. Oh, Ricky Steamboat would be great for this. He would also make the match good. Yeah, let's make it Ricky Steamboat. And then they will take on Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Tully Blanchard. I'm going to give this like time. And then we are going to have Ric Flair pin Rick Steiner. With interference from Kurt Hennig. And then afterwards, these guys are holding up the four, brother. Kurt, Tully, Rick, Arn. Okay. And let's go to stables. Yeah, there are no stable lows. Yeah, on this one. Okay, or if there are, I didn't move them to the right place. Anyway, you don't really see them in this picture pack anyway, so it doesn't matter. I would say Ric Flair is the leader. I would say Arn Anderson is a member. I would say Tully Blanchard is a member. I would say Kurt Hennig is a member. Alright, great. I want to start Cactus and Ricky. So let's do... here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 3 minutes backstage of Cactus being interviewed by Eric Bischoff. And then, you know, he's gonna be like, you know, Cactus Jack, you know, we saw you look pretty upset last week after your loss to the Avalanche. What do you have to say about that? He's just gonna be like, you know, I thought I was gonna win the WCW title. I didn't come through with that. Then I lost to Avalanche, and you know, I was on top of the world, but I've really gone in a valley since then, and things are not looking great for old Cactus. And then Ricky Steamboat's gonna walk up. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, look, Cactus Man. You know, you're gonna have highs and lows in your careers. You know, I get it. I've been there. One second you're on top of the world, next second you're pinned to the mat, looking up at the lights. But you know, you just hang in there, buddy. You know, you'll come through the other end. You'll listen. Just you need some help. You need some guidance. I'll be happy to give it to you. And then, you know what? Actually, this would be a good twist to this. How about then Cactus goes like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be great, man. That'd be great. You want to like have a tag match tonight or something?" And then Ricky's gonna be like, "Ooh, not tonight. Oh, I'm teaming with the Steiners in the main event, taking on the Horsemen. But hey, man, any other time you need help, you let me know. You let me know." And Ricky's gonna kind of walk off, and Cactus is gonna like roll his eyes. I should stop calling him Ricky. I have a lot of Rickies. Steamboat wants to help Cactus out of his funk. Could make this foreshadowing. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is, in fact, foreshadowing. We love foreshadowing, folks. We got the Avalanche. Oh yeah, Warrior talks shit on Sherry. I don't really need any other big matches, so there's not really any reason to do that. So I think I'm just gonna have Avalanche and Sherry talk shit back. You know, basically they're just, you know what, they're heels. They're just gonna deny that happened. You know, how dare the Ultimate Warrior accuse this beautiful woman of costing him the match? He sounds like a loser who can't accept defeat. The Ultimate Warrior, more like the Ultimate Crier. Got his ass. Storyline development. Avalanche and Sherry call Warrior a big baby. Let's get something on here with let's give Austin just like a win. This looks like a job for Giant Warrior. Great. 8. Yeah, 8. No, don't give Giant Warrior a tag US title match. And then he's gonna grab the mic afterwards and just be like, you know, last week I heard Rick Martel say that I was just like everyone out here in the crowd, and you goddamn right I am. I grew up a redneck, blue collar redneck. Where are we? Oh, we're in Tennessee this week. That's perfect. I grew up a blue collar redneck, and everyone I grew up with is twice the man Rick Martel is. Steve Austin. Hell yeah, I'm a redneck. Alright, we need to book like another match because we're in promo city right now. Bam, Stan. Dan Severn. Dan and Terry have been wrestling a lot. Oh, Shamrock's back. Shamrock's back. Let's do a promo with Bockwinkel where he tells us that Shamrock's back. Actually, it wouldn't be off screen. He'd be background. And Ken would be background. And they're going to call out Terry for a tag match. Shamrock is back. Ken and Dan challenge Terry to tag match. Right now. This is probably going to be the storytelling match. Make this hype. Okay, we can do that. Terry Funk's partner. Oh man, remember when I was going to make Raven and Terry Funk a partner and then they had like no chemistry whatsoever? What a horrible break that was for Raven. I'd hate to just make it some like obvious pin eater like Al Perez, but I think there's gonna be some obvious pin eater like Al Perez. Sorry, Al. $10 minutes. Storytelling. Dan is going to pin Al Perez. Oh, can I have Terry just straight up walk out? Is that a thing I can do? Replacement ref. You know what? It's implied. Terry walked out on Al Perez. He didn't care. He was ambushed. He wasn't ready for this. I don't care about Al Perez. He left him to die and get killed by these guys. That's the story, bro. I will say that was implied by storytelling. Did anything weird happen there? No, we're good. Alright, we've got like 10 more minutes. We really need to book more matches. Bam Bam. Bam Bam has like not been on the show since winning the TV title, which is kind of crazy. We could do like Wyndham and Bam Bam for the TV title. It's probably too soon to do that, but maybe that's where we're going. Maybe that's where we're going. Because Barry is a babyface, so he could wrestle him. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. I'm going to take Ted DiBiase off as his manager, just because the game's gonna yell at us. But just we know in our hearts that he is his manager. I just don't want to keep, because I feel like I'm gonna keep him face for now. So let's do Barry Windham versus fucking Tsunami. I've always felt weird about bringing Tsunami back because we basically made him a babyface, but then didn't turn him because we couldn't. So it feels weird to bring him back as a heel, but he would. We should book him just to have him jobbed. Maybe I'll put him on Nitro, because then it would feel less weird, because Avalanche isn't around, and then we could have him job to people that are good. But for this, I'm just gonna use like fucking Tracy Smothers. And we will continue the same thing of him winning with interference from Ted DiBiase. Ted doesn't have to be his manager to interfere. And I'm going to go to storylines, and I'm just going to add Bam Bam to that straight up. Money talks. Add Bam Bam to this. And then I'm going to do an angle. Let's do it like backstage before the match. I'm going to have Ted talk to Barry. Barry, don't say anything. About how, hey man, listen, just to prove to you that I'm not just using you to help me, let's get you the TV title. I'm gonna make sure you get that TV title. We'll get you a couple wins. I'll grease a couple palms. Next thing you know, you'll be wrestling Bam Bam Bigelow. Barry to win TV title. Character development. We'll keep it serious. I think we probably already have enough of them for the bonus. What are we opening with? Macho Man promo. Yes. Then the Steve Austin match. Then Steve Austin proudly saying he's a redneck. Barry Windham, Schiavone, Catch Club, Avalanche, Shark, Big Baby. Simba wants to help. Yeah, right for the main event. Yeah, that should probably be earlier, but it's fine there. Main event. Yeah, I think this is good. I'm really hoping this main event can pull a high number. Although I don't know how hot that storyline is. It's only hot. It probably needs to be really hot. So we'll probably get... That'll probably be a match that should get like an 87, and then we'll get dinged and it'll get like an 82. That's my guess. Which will bring this show to like an 83. Actually, you know what? Are there storyline ideas I could be using? I keep not using these. Alright, also, let's get rid of the shitty ones. Big Gamble. Get out of here. Likely to succeed Orange storyline. Nope, no use for that. Bam Bam storyline. We'll use that soon. Vader storyline. Cactus. Oh, we have a near certainty Cactus storyline. Yeah, let's use that for this one. Safe bet character idea. Okay. Likely creative finish. We also never use these creative finishes. Very risky. Bit of a gamble. Gamble. You know what? We have quite a few storyline ideas. Let's use one on this fucking tag. We had some like near certainties, right? Oh no. We have a safe bet and a likely. We'll go safe bet. Hopefully that works. Oh, I was like, let's use one of these finishes on the main event. Why not? We never use them. Okay. We have a safe bet and a likely, and all these other ones are for specific people. Give me the safe bet on this one too. All right, I'm gonna hope my creative flourishes, bring this show up to like an 86, but I'm not positive about that. Also, they could fail and hurt it, but you know, we'll see. Macho Man promo 87. I will take that. $79 on Steve Austin and the Giant Warrior. I will definitely take that. Austin cooked. And then he cooked the second time. Hell yeah, brother. Shut up, Martel. You fancy boy. This did good. I mean, this was just Ted. Yeah, that makes sense. I told Barry to just stand there. So that's good. That's why we put these guys together. I was like, Barry, stop talking. Barry, shut up. The match was less good. But, you know, we're telling stories. Also, I think I've decided I'm just going to keep Barry babyface. 60 for this. Yeah, this could be better. What about the match, though? 73. Oh, Ken and Dan have no chemistry now. Oh, come on, game. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta take my already established teams and shit on them? Come on, man. Still got a 73, though, which is shocking. $73 for Avalanche and Sherry, calling Ultimate Warrior a whiny baby. If we really wanted to do some mid-90s bullshit, we could have this lead to like a fucking diaper match or some shit. That would be the most 1994 shit possible. Loser has to wear a baby's bonnet match. This got a 65? Oh, the angle idea was a failure. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Love that for me. What the fuck? Storyline idea was bad. And Arn got a morale penalty because the storyline was bad. And the match had bad commentary. Awesome. Everything backfired. Everything fucking backfired. Incredible. Oh, I'm gonna use these ideas. Oh, at least the creative finish was a success. At least there was that. Seeing all these numbers and then segment rating 80 is really depressing. Really, really depressing. I hate that. And then these guys held up the 4. Okay, this is going to be like our worst show. Yeah, 80. I mean, 82. 82 is fine. But I am so disappointed by that main event. I thought that main event could get like an 87 or 88. But everything went wrong. Yeah, we made money. Hey, we got more over in the Maritimes than Ontario. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it. Anything here? No, just this. Oh, a Steve Austin opinion. George South is connected to the fans. You should probably write him off. All right, thanks, Steve. Yeah, that is gonna do it. I will be back on Thursday with Nick for AEW. Where what the fuck is happening in AEW? We're going to Nick's pay-per-view, which is all going great. He definitely knows what he's doing. His pay-per-view is he's great, very not panicking at all. And then yeah, stuff's going on over there. After that, it'll be Forbidden Door, which is our big crossover event, and then it looks like we will in fact be redrafting. I think everyone except for one guy in the YouTube comments said that we should redraft. So it looks like that was extremely the popular choice. So, kind of, I don't know. We got a. Nick told me he's got a big board set up already. So I don't know. I might have to do. It should actually be an interesting draft because the first time we drafted, we didn't know like who was good in the game. So we just kind of picked people, but now we do. We extremely know who's good in this game. We've been playing it for 2 years, so it might be a little more cutthroat. So you got that to look forward to, and then of course next week more WCW. We are getting close-ish. We probably won't make it. We'll get really close to Wrestle War, but I don't think we'll make it to Wrestle War. So we'll have 2 more weeks of build for that, and then after Wrestle War we have Slavery. Oh, Slavery's like right after it. I don't know how did I do that? Whatever, that's fine. But yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're on YouTube, drop a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't, all that stuff. And that's it. Night, everybody.